Both presidential candidates promise they will not increase taxes on the poor and middle class, but will make a dent in the deficit. This evening, we look at Mitt Romney's plan, which has already been called mathematically impossible by one group, and the president and his campaign have been all over it. Chief National Correspondent Jim Angle gets out his calculator tonight.
Mitt Romney's budget plan will hurt the middle class, raising taxes on the average family by up to $2,000, while giving a tax break of $250,000 to multimillionaires.
One might think from this Obama ad that Governor Romney is specifically proposing to raise middle-class taxes by $2,000, but that's not true. In fact, he pledged just the opposite, prompting one Romney advisor to blast the notion.
That's about the biggest political lie I've ever seen in my entire academic career. It's absolutely not Romney's plan to do that. There's nothing about Romney's plan that would suggest that he would do that. It's just pure fiction.
$1.2 trillion in tax deductions are claimed every year, everything from home mortgage interest to hundreds of millions in more arcane deductions. Romney pledged to lower taxes by 20% for everyone and keep it revenue neutral, which his running mate described this way.
Higher income people can use lots of tax shelters to shelter some of their income from taxation. Close those tax shelters, more of their income is subject to taxation. That allows us to lower tax rates for everybody.
Much like what the Bowles-Simpson Commission recommended. A study by the Tax Policy Center, however, chose the tax deductions it thought Romney would cut and others he would not. No one was available for an interview, but the study concluded the Romney effort, quote, would provide large tax cuts to high-income households and increase the tax burdens on middle and or lower-income taxpayers.
The Tax Policy Center said that it was a mathematical necessity that Governor Romney's plan would raise taxes on the middle class.
They make assumptions somewhat haphazardly about what Governor Romney would and would not be willing to cut in order to pay for the tax reform proposal.
After the uproar over the Obama ads, however, the center issued another document noting that with some changes, there is no reason why a reform proposal, quote, would have to raise taxes on middle-class households. Obama ads, of course, do not mention that. Analysts say Romney could easily find enough cuts. One way is to cap the amount of tax deductions the wealthy can claim.
And if all of these tax benefits add up to over 2%, the biggest claim that you can take on your tax return is 2% of your income.
And if Romney wanted to, he could just offer an 18% cut instead of 20%, or whatever fits to keep it revenue neutral. Brett?
Jim, thank you. We'll follow that.